This is going to be the second short film study, or what I intend to be short film studies of one or maybe two Ravens pass plays, specifically looking at what Lamar Jackson's reading, what the coaches are trying to attack in terms of different coverages. The first one that I showed you guys had two pass plays against the Patriots in 2019, the home game that I think was week 9, maybe week 10 that season, when the Ravens ended up winning 37-20. And I showed you two plays where the Ravens were attacking man-free quite easily, quite smartly, making the game simple for Lamar. Not that he needs it made simple for him, but let's be honest, a lot of other teams provide easy pass plays, easy schemed-up pass plays for their quarterbacks. I don't think the Ravens do a great job of that. All right, here's going to be two plays against the Patriots in 2020 on the road. Of course, the game that was very disappointing. We lost 23-17. Forgive the graininess of the video, or the color of it, I guess I should say. Look, if you remember, it was raining its butt off that night, and it was quite foggy as a result. Lamar actually threw the ball quite well, if you ask me. He did have one interception in this game. It's a cover 3 down here in the red zone. A great, or near the red zone, I should say. A great throw to Willie Snead. You're going to get an outside release by Marquise Brown here, and I think this corner here is not playing this appropriately. Of course, he doesn't want to leave a ton of space between himself and the free safety, but there's an outside release by Marquise Brown, and you can see Marquise Brown's waving his hand. Well, maybe you can't see because of the video quality. Marquise Brown's waving his hand up in the air. He's open, but let's diagnose the play here. Normally, you're talking about an over route from Mark Andrews, and then someone, either the Z, Marquise Brown in this case, or Willie Snead, the point man, running the under like this, and then Lamar reading that. Lamar doesn't even see Marquise Brown at all, because that's not where the read progression is. You'll see from the end zone angle, his helmet is right here in the middle of the field. He doesn't really move the free safety. The route design pulls that free safety, because I think he's focused on Mark Andrews. Let's check out the end zone angle, because I got two plays I want to get to here, and I really don't want these to go over 5 minutes. A little bit of communication. I like this guy, Phillips. He's like a hybrid linebacker, strong safety. A little bit of communication between him and McCourtney. And you'll see McCourtney sets himself up in the weak side A-gap. Technically, the Patriots are one-man strong, or one-man up over here to the weak side. They've got 6, and the Ravens have 5. There's a DB and a receiver off screen here to our right. If you've never heard me talk about numbers and how people line up, I'll do that in another video. I don't want to waste time on this one. First of all, obviously a great throw. Stuck it in there. The guy, or potentially guys who are, and I don't want to use the word misaligned, but shouldn't be on this side, should be either that guy or that guy. One or the other. If you were going to be in a too high look, someone's got to be over on the other side, or this boundary side, nickel, whatever you want to call him, actually it's to the field side, sorry, needs to have more depth and get off here. But this looks like cover 3, so he's a curl flat player to the single receiver side. It's not like he should be defending this. He just had the awareness and wherewithal to almost get there. And great throw by Lamar, if you ask me. Great catch and secure the football by Willie Snead. Let's just look at what Lamar's looking at. To me, he's looking right in the middle of the field here. He understands what they're doing. They're using Mark Andrews as bait here to hold this guy a little bit to this side. He doesn't go as far as I just drew that arrow, but he does shade that side a little bit. Snead splits the linebackers, and basically, if we go back to here, and I haven't talked about this yet. Now let's look at this route here on the backside, knowing that Snead is running this and catching the ball somewhere in this area here, right? Because you've got the free safety who's going to hedge just a little bit this way. Apologize if you guys hear my mouse click. And it is a zone, because you can see this guy zone turning, looking at the quarterback. But the route that Boykin's running is trying to hold him up here toward the corner. I contend Boykin could have even, pushed the back pylon even a little bit more. All right, let's get to the second play. Another cover 3 down into the Patriots part of the field. Now the last one was a bunch set, so 3 receivers to one side. That's one way to attack cover 3. You definitely have a cover 3 shell here. I'm going to back this up just a little bit, but you can see the 4 second level players here, and then the corner and the free safety. So it looks like it could be cover 3. It could also be man free, because we're in a 2-by-2 set. We got 2 receivers here, 2 receivers here, but we're going to smartly motion to bunch. And then, there's no one moves. No one moves. There's no adjustment. No safety flying down. And this guy, well, that's a linebacker, actually, so they wouldn't be doing that. But, no one sliding over like this. The 3 linebackers sliding over. There's no adjustment, so Lamar knows it's zone. We get 2 lead blockers out front. Throw it out there to Duvernay, and we get a nice gain. It's a beautiful play to the field. Nice way to attack cover 3. The 3 of the 4 plays I have shown you tonight. Okay, obviously this looks like an RPO, right? Lamar's going to mesh the running back. This guy is left unblocked. That linebacker is frozen. He's just sitting there. He's frozen by the mesh. Doesn't know whether it's going to be a handoff, or Lamar keep it. Somebody should be doing something to respect this. It's very similar to what we did to the Broncos in 2021 in Week 4 on the road. Running Marquise Brown in motion. The outside linebacker not expanding enough, and we just throw it out there to him for an easy 5 or 6 yard gain. In this case, Duvernay has got Andrews and I think Boyle out here lead blocking, and he's able to pick up a huge chunk of yards. Smart stuff, easy stuff for the quarterback to do. Not complicated. A way to get your passing game going. A way, because let's be honest, there's gonna be 6 or 8 or 10 or 12 or whatever, difficult pass plays per game where Lamar and the O-line and the receivers are going to be challenged by, the coverage, the physicality, the situation, whatever they're going to be challenged by. You got to have, if you ask me, a certain number of plays every game that are easy like this, easy schemed up pass plays like this one. Not because it's Lamar Jackson. I mean, if you've listened to this channel enough, you've watched my videos, I think incredibly highly of him. I think every quarterback in the NFL needs 5 to 6 schemed up pass plays. Certainly Lamar Jackson being one of them. If that's one of your complaints about, our offense and our offensive staff, then that's a valid one, because I don't think that we have done a great job of stuff like this. Just getting the ball out here on the perimeter. It is a pass play. It does count for pass stats for Lamar and a reception for Duvernay. This is the second one that I've done. I'll put both of them out tonight. If you chose to watch both of them, please let me know what you think, of the concept. Me looking at 1 or 2 plays, how the Ravens attacked those coverages, and what I'm trying to do is package the coverages together. So the first video I put out against the Patriots in 2019, in my opinion, both times we were going up against man-free or cover 1. In this video tonight, 2 plays, New England Patriots 2020, I think we're facing cover 3 both of those occasions. Let me know what you guys think of these video breakdowns. I'd like to do probably like 16 or 18 of these before the season starts in 2022. So Ravens fans have a really good idea of the coverages that people have played. The one that's going to be interesting, the most interesting for me, is the Steelers and how they have defended Lamar in terms of the pass game quite successfully, dating back to 2019. Appreciate you guys checking it out. Let me know in the comments section what you think.